own estimation, she has graduated from being a star to watch to someone who can actually grace our seats as an exclusive guest. Let's find out the stars to watch.
Call me when he said, if anything happens to me, look to our brother.
When did he say that?
At his wedding, right after he spoke to you.
Look, I have no idea why he'd say that.
But you seem so sure he's not coming back. So maybe something has happened. So I'm looking at our brother.
Let me check along. Kola has always said things like that because he's always been threatened by Femi.
Yeah, right.
I know what it's like to be alone. Like Omo and orphan. I just feel like I'm like a woman, and I don't want him to feel alone. Don't want him to be alone.
As if you don't care about our marriage. As if you don't care about...
Maybe I don't.
I'm sure you'll agree with me that Genoveva Ume has actually graduated from being a star to watch to being someone who can actually grace our seats. Talking about our exclusive guest. Well, congratulations to her, as we will always look out for more stars on this program. The program, of course, is still Nigerian Movies Today, coming to you on the network service of the NTA. And remember that this program streams live, yes, on our mobile app, talking about www.visiontv.co.uk. As we're trying to wrap up the show today, I cannot leave without taking a flashback also at some of those moments that we brought to you, some of those hot and juicy stories that we brought to you on our moments and events. Interestingly, this year 2022, we've been able to partner with a particular organization known as Shock NG, and they have been dishing it out to us week in, week out, talking about hot and juicy stories on our moments and events. Let's see the ones that really made the top notch for us.
What? Where for years? Idea you wear.
Passport is a comedy, a ghetto comedy movie. It connects to the masses, and it talks more about a rich man who misplaces his passport and must connect with a ghetto tomboy to recover his stolen passport, or he meets a chance to a life-changing interview.
Often referred to as the most prestigious film award ceremony, the African Magic Viewers' Choice Award decided to have an 8-day planned lineup for its 8th edition held in Lagos, Nigeria. Funke Akindele Bello's one produced Omogeto The Saga won Best Actress in a Comedy and Best Makeup. Filmmaker Roger Zofime had a remarkable time with 3 wins. Other winners include Samuel Perry, also known as Brother Shaggy, Best Actor in a Comedy for Dwindle. Omaomi Dada, Best Supporting Actress for Country Heart. Odunlade Adekola, Best Supporting Actor for Jankariwo.
We've never seen ourselves like this before. We've never seen ourselves represented in this way before. And it's about time that we see it and we embrace it and we love it. Yeah.
Indeed, the Nigerian entertainment industry keeps the nation alive, because without entertainment, I wonder what Nigeria will be like. And of course, with that, talking about a search on our moments and events, a search on the entertainment circles on moments and events segment. We draw the curtain on this year's episode, not just this week, this year's, production of Nigerian movies today. We do hope that somehow we have contributed to making your year a wonderful one. And we do promise you that come the year 2023, there's still so much more that we'll be bringing to you from the stables of Nigerian movies today. I want to seize this opportunity to say a big thank you to everyone who has been a part of this program, my cast and crew, everybody, our guests that have, really graced our stage, who have obliged us. We do look forward to partnering with the Nigerian motion picture industry come year 2023. Until then, remember that our Instagram handle is always open to you for comments, suggestions, whatever it is you want to see on the program, especially coming into a new year. Talking about our Instagram handle at Nigerian Movies Today. Let's do this again, as I would always say to you, while we tell true, authentic Nigerian and African stories. Let's do this again in the year 2023 on the network service of the NTA. I am Olalade Adeniji. See you around in the new year. Bye for now.
Information is power. Everyone wants power. So feel powerful with the NTA News Model app, the one-stop information center. Real news at your fingertip. Be the first to report by uploading first-hand information on the You Report link, and be the first to know by simply clicking on any of the links on the sidebar for headlines, domestic and foreign news, economy, security, politics, sports, and more. Stream live on your smartphone and tablets and stay connected. It's pretty easy. Simply download NTA News app from your Google Play Store and you're good to go. NTA News Model app, no access to real-time information.
Issues in the sports sector remain one of the most debated among Nigerians due to the passion, followership, government involvement, impact on Nigeria's external image and our national life in the sports parliament. The NTA offers Nigerians deep views on issues with experts in the sports sector, offering in-depth analysis, hindsight, insight and foresight towards elevating Nigerian sports to the zenith on the floor of the sports parliament. Sports Parliament, a unique platform for sports discussions, showing live on the NTA. Keep a day with the parliamentarians.
We eyes have it.
Hello and welcome to another amazing edition of your weekend.
I'm telling you, you have to be heat, you have to be steamy, you have to be hot. But we've decided that somebody has to tell a story that is family oriented.
That's how to fight you!
Welcome to another edition of Talking Movie.
Stakeholders restate commitment to ensuring successful 2023 general elections. Governor Lalong expresses concern over power challenges in Plateau State. Nigerians have been speaking on year 2023. Hello, welcome to News Panorama, coming to you live from NTA Network Center Jos on the very first day of 2023. I am Felicia Daliop Samaila. Do remember you can follow this news broadcast live on our website nta.ng/live and on YouTube channel NTA News Online and on other social media platforms showing on your screen. We begin with goodwill message as President Muhammadu Buhari congratulates Nigerians on the occasion of the year 2023. In a message personally signed by him, the president said the new year provided opportunity to reflect on the outgone year and reposition for the new one. Being his valedictory New Year message, President Buhari noted that the 2023 general elections creates a chance to choose new leaders who will propel the nation forward and consolidate democracy. The president restated his determination to bequeath a credible election process, which he said he would also leave a legacy of successes in various sectors while surmounting challenges on the path to progress. He expressed belief that the nation would remain a one indivisible entity, unique, blessed by God, enjoining citizens to collaborate with government in stamping out those who want to bring down the nation. As the amended Electoral Act is in place to ensure credible polls, the president urges citizens to resist attempts to destabilize the country as the nation's security challenges are poised to nip this in the bud as they are doing at present. Everyday victories are being recorded against insurgents across Nigeria, with the return of IDPs to their ancestral homes and more than 82,000 insurgents renouncing terrorism and surrendering to the military. The fight against banditry, kidnapping, and other crimes is showing very clear results, and a roadmap is in place based on building trust, legitimacy, accountability, oversight, technology, digital media, community policing, and crime reduction. Already, batches of 10,000 new cadets are already being trained to improve the police capability to enforce law and order. President Buhari added that Nigeria has been able to weather the global economic crisis despite COVID-19's after effects, providing subsidized energy to cushion impact of inflation on Nigerians amidst sustained economic growth. In this regard, jobs are being created along with entrepreneurship, infrastructural development, and sustained fight against corruption, with a promise that 2023 will see the implementation of Nigerian Startup Act. He prayed that the next president will also pick up the baton and continue the race to make Nigeria one of the leading countries of the world by the end of this century. As Nigerians kept vigil to usher in the new year 2023, the family of Mr. Ugwota Victor Uchenna also welcomed their baby delivered at 12 midnight by Nurse Talatu Idris of Kubwa General Hospital. Hawaii Gimba reports that both mother and baby are doing fine.
It is the tradition annually to search for the baby of the year. So, this year, our search took us to Kubwa General Hospital, where baby Ugwata was delivered. He weighs 3.2 kg. Nurse Talatu Idris says the baby came out at 12 midnight and was properly checked by doctors on call.
He came in around 10:30 with a cervical dilatation of 5 cm, which we monitored her till at that point. It was as if the child was just waiting for that time.
What time?
And the baby came out 12:03.
For Mr. and Mrs. Ugwata, Victor Uchenna, their joy no bound.
I am overwhelmed with joy. I was like, in fact, there was tears of joy everywhere.
I feel so excited.
Chief Medical Director, Kubwa General Hospital, Muideen Lasisi, says we are happy to receive this gift. They commended government efforts in ensuring that necessary facilities are put in place to achieve their vision.
For a child to choose the exact hour of the beginning or commencement of a new year, the exact hour. It's not something any man can plan. So this is really wonderful for us. And then to also know all the good things that comes with that. We are really very delighted to be part of it.
Baby Ugwata is the third child of his parents. Hawagimba, NTA News.
Nigerians are expressing optimism of improvements in their socio-economic lives as the new year begins. Ijoma Ozemena sampled the opinions of residents of Jos.
New Year resolution is a tradition where people reflect on their activities in the previous year and resolve to discontinue a practice and adopt a new posture.
My New Year resolution is to work hard and also believe in God and put all my hope and trust in God, and also say my prayers, because I noticed that without prayers we are going nowhere.
Have a fulfilled destiny, just the way I've planned my life to be.
Going to live a holy life by living happily and then loving my neighbors, my children, my parents, and everyone around me.
Others express optimism that the new year will usher in robust economic fortunes that will turn around the country positively.
The question is just to pray for myself, my family, and the country generally, that 2023 will be a fruitful year for every Nigerian.
I know I have expectation in life. But all my expectation, I always put my trust in God, believing that He will answer my prayers.
And we wish that the new year will be more better. And we're hoping God that that this new year shall be a year of testimony, a year of breakthrough, a year of favor.
They urge Nigerians to make meaningful contributions towards successful conduct of the 2023 general polls as they approach the year with hope, determination, and prayers. In Jos, Ijoma Ozemena, NTA News.
Governor Simon Lalong is asking Christian leaders to sensitize and mobilize their members to participate fully in the 2023 general elections. The governor was speaking while hosting Christian leaders of the 19 northern states to a dinner at the Government House, Jos. Priscilla Grumman reports.
The meeting with Christian leaders of the 19 northern states at the instance of Governor Simon Lalong is to interact and exchange ideas on charting ways towards a more united Christian community in the region.
I know the expectations of our brothers and sisters, especially as it relates to issues affecting their rights and privileges, as well as security and safety within our political system.
Issues of ways the church can contribute to fostering national unity and peaceful elections in Nigeria are also brought to the front burner.
This is the time to pray, and this is also the time for us to use our conscience to do the right thing.
What we ask to do is to pray for us, because what the scriptures say is that we pray for your leaders. Religious leaders, let us not forget, if there is no peace, you cannot preach in the church.
This is the opportunity, Your Excellency, to thank you for the enormous support and encouragement you were giving to the leaders of the church in northern Nigeria.
Bishop John Free leads other clergymen to pray for the peace and prosperity of the northern region, Plateau State, and Nigeria. In Jos, Priscilla Grumman, NTA News.
Meanwhile, federal government has indicated its readiness to complete Panching Mercury power projects to alleviate the hardship experienced by communities along the axis. This was when Governor Simon Lalong received management of Transmission Company of Nigeria and the Jos Electricity Distribution Company in Jos. Priscilla Grumman again reports.
The 132 kVA power line project linking Panching Mercury to Goratop was awarded 10 years ago by the federal government to meet the power needs of citizens, which would impact about 14 local government areas of Plateau State. Leader of the delegation, Shehu Aliyu, informs Governor Lalong that the team is in Plateau State on a supervision visit to the power sites following a marching order by the Minister of Power to ensure completion of the power project within 3 months.
Price variation and harmonization of outstanding work between TCN and the contractor mothers has been resolved. Currently, through FGN appropriation has been fully provided. Materials to be imported for the completion of this project are already on ground.
Governor Simon Lalong commends the Buhari-led administration for ensuring that Plateau State benefits from the power project and for the efforts by TCN towards the realization of the project. The team then proceeds to the Pangshin, Makiri and Guratop power stations. In Jos, Priscilla Gugnan, NTA News.
Away from issues of powers to electoral matters, the Independent National Electoral Commission in Plateau State has given assurances of its readiness to conduct the 2023 general elections in line with the new Electoral Act. Caleb Gochin spoke with the resident electoral commissioner and other key players on the level of preparedness of the state.
It is no longer news that the race to occupy the various political offices in the country has started in earnest, with political parties and their candidates fully on ground. Plateau State is not only participating but has been a major player, as it has played host to a number of mega rallies of different political parties in Jos, the Plateau State capital, which were all peaceful. Barely 2 months to the commencement of the elections, the electoral umpire in the state says, so far, so good.
In line with the general preparation of INEC, we have put in place all that needs to be done. We have also taken delivery of some of the some non-sensitive materials. We just 2 weeks ago we took delivery of the beavers, which, as you know, is a critical component of our electoral system now.
The political parties and civil society also acknowledge that the awareness being created is commendable.
The political parties, particularly on the plateau, are very much prepared because political parties are now in the process of collating the list of the agents for various polling units. As you know, we have over 4,989 polling units on the plateau, and we are working on it. All the political parties are now in the field collating the list of the agents to send it to INEC portal.
There is, however, a general concern towards the collection of their permanent voter cards.
Many have come forward to collect their PVCs, but still you will also have cases of people who are desirous of doing so, but have also been impeded by certain factors like distance. And we are hoping that such people will take advantage of which the Commission has provided, that PVCs will be taken down to registration area.
The call is for everyone to own the process and ensure that the 2023 general elections become the most peaceful and credible for the good of all. In Jos, Caleb Gochin, NTA News.
We have in the studio Dr. Major Adeyi, Head of Department Political Science, University of Jos, to shed more light on the preparations for 2023 general elections in Plateau State. Sir, you're welcome.
Thank you, and Happy New Year.
Same to you. This is election year, and you have been following activities towards successful conduct of the exercise. Please, we want you to shed more light on this.
Yeah, I think we need to commend our citizens, because the level of consciousness, political consciousness over the years is commendable, especially on the plateau here. You see everybody struggling to register, prospective voters trying to have their voters card, political parties using series of new methods that you may not even find in the political science textbooks to educate voters. In the last few months, we've seen a high level of consciousness, which is not the conventional type. The candidates have their separate offices, they have their own campaign machineries, they have their own agents, campaign directors, contrary to the conventional methods of party officials. So you see a two-way approach. Parties, people focus on candidates with integrity, not the party. Candidates that will deliver. And you discover that the candidates too are no longer promising that we'll give you road, we'll give you school, and so on. Because those promises have failed over the year. All they are saying that, look, check my life. I'm not a robber, I'm not a thief, I don't have a case with the EFCC. So the campaign now, on the plateau in particular, is a campaign of integrity. The campaign of, I want to serve. And the new dimension to this is that there are two classes of people which I have personally sent people to do fieldwork assessment. There are people who say, if you bring money, take. And I say, don't take their money and reject their votes. So this level of political education. And unfortunately, contrary to our national item, our voters and candidates now are forgetting the heroes the labors of our heroes past. Nobody is talking of Balewa. Nobody is talking on plateau of Solomon La, the emancipator. Nobody is talking of Zeke. Nobody is talking of Awo in their campaigns. Because most of these candidates cannot match the integrity of the past candidates.
Okay. Okay, now obviously eligible voters cannot vote without their PVCs.
Yeah.
So what will be your message to voters on the collection of PVCs and politicians as they intensify campaigns?
Yeah, PVC is your live wire as a voter. If you want democracy, if you want party politics to be sustained, if you want good governance, you cannot play with your PVC. So for those who have PVC, they should guide it religiously. That's number one. Number two, under no circumstance should a party or a community leader or a friend say, let me help you keep your PVC. And it will be a high level of political madness or ignorance for one to trade his PVC for anything. Giving you a bag of rice or a measure of rice for a PVC, it's selling your right. Okay. And it will be dangerous.
Okay. Now, what else do you think should be done to further ensure a hitch-free exercise?
Yeah. The first step, voters should have a sense of security. I'm happy the government is making arrangement for police in particular. Now, these people, it's not just the manpower. That their recruiting number. It's not a number, but they should be equipped in terms of equipment and logistics, financial logistics for wherever they are going. If the police, the civil defense, road safety, and are all taken care of, one, educated on what should be their role during the election, and two, giving the necessary logistics, not just saying on paper that we will pay you 15,000 per day, and for 2 months they are not being paid. If they are given this money and mobilized, they will protect the citizens. That's number one. Number two, each citizen should know that election is not a do or die affair, but election is a process of establishing good governance. In that case, they should not vote on sentiments. Oh, it's from my village. Oh, yeah, we are from the same old school association. It's a question of now let's know what this man stands for or this woman stands for. Again, nobody should be used to promote violence because at the end of the day, the political class, they will unite. So you, the voter, they're the one that will suffer the consequences of violence. So there should be no violence.
All right. Thank you so much for coming to our studios on Panorama. Dr. Major Adeyi, Head of Department, Political Science, University of Jos. Panorama continues after this break.
The vaccine offers hope for a safe country free of coronavirus. I urge all state governments, traditional and religious leaders to take the lead in the mobilization effort within their environment and spheres of influence. I similarly urge all eligible Nigerians to present themselves and be vaccinated in accordance with the order of priority already mapped out at the various authorized designated centers only.
Welcome back. The joint collaborative onslaught by the NNPC Limited, Tantita Security Services Limited, and security agencies intercepted a barge and truck with stolen crude oil in Warri, Delta State. Lydia Sampson reports that about 300,000 liters of crude oil and 210,000 liters of diesel found on board of the barge.
The long flat bottom boat, also known as barge, code name briefing, was discovered to be unregistered and undocumented with the appropriate authorities. The barge was intercepted alongside with a large wooden canoe for conveying illegally refined AGU as well as a locally built wooden tug.
Just at the tip of border town between Delta State and Bayelsa State, near the Trans-Rivers pipeline. Good. So we got a locally made tug to push them deep into the bush where they loaded AGU legally refined and at the same time got their pipelines to take crude.
4 suspects were arrested on board the barge.
He came to meet me that we need the boat to buy foodstuffs.
Send me a message. Christopher, I sent me the barge for our walk about the diesel barge and the crude.
This is where illegal crude oil is being siphoned, and they have a lot of processes. The tank where it is refined and sold it as diesel to unsuspecting users at the petrol station outside. From the outside, when you see the petrol station, it's difficult to even assume the magnitude of what is happening within from here. The second discovery is an unregistered truck loaded with crude oil apprehended in the early hours of December 10, 2022. Discharging its illegal content into the underground storage tanks of a filling station located opposite Asjam Hotel, operating Warri.
We've placed our eyes on a lot of fuel stations around this town and other places because we know that these are part of the problems we have.
Personnel of the Nigerian Army 3rd Battalion in Warri had secured the location and the trucks used for the operation. Meanwhile, the petrol station was demolished to serve as a deterrent to crude oil thieves and illegal refineries. The private security contractor had arrested another 4 male suspects in connection with the discovery and recovered 2 fuel pumping machines used for the operation. The IGP task force on pipeline vandalism attached to the PPMC depot in Warri had accused the petrol station of similar incident in 2019. From Warri, Delta State, Lydia Samson, NTA News.
Up next is sports updates with Uche Mbedi.
We begin with football, as Arsenal Football Club has played down their chances of winning the Premier League despite finishing the year 2022 7-point top of the league's table. The Gunners extended their lead over Manchester City with a 4-2 win at Brighton on New Year's Eve. Arsenal manager Mikel Arteta said his side still have room for improvement following the wobble while leading 3-0. Arsenal have not won the Premier League since 2004, but just after Arteta's 3rd anniversary as manager, they are in a poor position to win what will be the club's 14th league title. Meanwhile, in the New Year's Day's fixture of the English Premier League, 2 games will be decided at Tottenham Hotspur Hotspur welcome Aston Villa at the Hotspur Stadium as Chelsea go away to City Ground where they face Nottingham Forest. Still on football, Nigerian international goalkeeper Stanley Nwabali has shown excitement after a dream debut in the South African Premier League with Chippa United. The former Lobby Star shortstopper joined the Chile Boys in 2022 after a successful outing with Nigerian Super Eagles Team B. Stanley made his debut on Friday in a league match against Stellenbosch, where he proved himself in the game. And finally, to cyclists, the Nigerian female cyclists have soared above their rival Egypt and South Africa in the elite category in the current ranking of the International Cycling Union (UCI). President of the Federation, Giandomenico Massaro, disclosed this to the media, said, "The development is a sign that cycling is moving in the right direction in Nigeria." Nigerian elite female cyclists ranked top in individual sprint, carry, 500-meter time trials, team sprint, and team pursuit. However, the junior female cyclists are not that lucky as they ranked African best in 3 of the categories and placed second in 5 of the 10 events considered. With sports update, Oche Ngbedi, NTA News.
And that has been Panorama today. Be a star. Join NTA in the fight against rape and rapists. Many thanks for watching.
Issues in the sports sector remain one of the most debated among Nigerians due to the passion, followership, government involvement, impact on Nigeria's external image and our national life in the sports parliament. The NTA offers Nigerians deep views on issues with experts in the sports sector, offering in-depth analysis, hindsight, insight and foresight towards elevating Nigerian sports to the zenith and the floor of the sports parliament. Sports Parliament, a unique platform for sports discussions, showing live on the NTA. Keep a date with the parliamentarians. We have had it.